that's not because of anything I do, but because of the power of the Holy Spirit in this place. What a blessing. What a joy. That's hope for people who once thought there was no hope in their lives. Last night, actually yesterday, was a whirlwind of a day. On Friday, I had dental surgery and had a pill that reacted badly with the anesthetic, and on Saturday morning, I was not a well puppy. And I had a board retreat day that I was supposed to be at, and I couldn't get there until lunchtime, and then it was back-to-back appointments. And I ended the evening last night with a group of sexual compulsives. No, I was not in a bathhouse. Although I do believe that Jesus calls us to those places as well. Oh, that's troublemaking. But it's true. Some of the biggest stars that we know have started in bathhouses. Bette Midler, Barry Manilow, and some others that I will not mention right at this very moment. It was a wonderful evening. It was their convention in town, and some members of our own congregation were participating in a concert that they had at the Lesbian and Gay Center. I have not laughed like that in quite a while. To sit there and to watch this group of people, amazing group of people, drag queens, acting out some of the incredible songs from my past, rewriting all of the words, and making them applicable to Sex Addicts Anonymous. I want to tell you, and I'm trying not to look at any of the people who were in the play right at this very moment, because they looked fabulous. And Joseph, I told you to come this morning dressed as you were so that you could usher for me this morning, but I see you didn't. I'm not going to even tell you who Joseph is. You have to find that out in coffee hour. Are you Joseph? I watched this incredible group of people. And after the concert was over, I hadn't realized how much I'm recognized in our community. And one after another, people kept coming up to me in the lobby and saying, "It's Reverend Neil from MCCLA. And we've heard such great things about your church. I've heard such great things about what you're doing. And I want you to know that I feel that there's a place for me at MCCLA." It's humbling to have that experience. To truly know that we have a radically inclusive gospel that includes more people than we have right here in this church this morning. A radically inclusive gospel that goes beyond anything that we've ever imagined before. And that truly, if this place is big enough for me, then it's big enough for you. And if it's big enough for you, then it's big enough for anyone who would care to join us in this journey of transformation. I ended last week's sermon by reminding us to tell our stories. And I end this sermon one more time by reminding you to tell your story. It is the story of transformation. It is the story that turns everything that perhaps we even once believed upside down. And it is the story that will be the invitation to someone else who perhaps thought that they had to be good in order to come to church. And know that wherever they are, they're welcome us on the journey. And then we just let the Holy Spirit do the rest. Not me, not you. We allow the Holy Spirit to change our lives. Wade in the water. God's going to trouble the water. I believe that God is using us in a very prophetic way to reform the church one more time, so that this time it might wake up to the truth that God is big enough to deal with everything that goes on in this world, including me. If we don't get it right, I'm sure God will raise up some other denomination to do it. But I think somehow the buck is about to stop. Yeah. With you and me. Wade in the water. Be a religious troublemaker. And walk alongside folks, so that folks who hear your story will know there's hope for them too. God bless you this morning.